Hello everyone, very good evening to all of you. So guys, in today's session we are going to cover the weekly current affairs, and the target dates are 1st of November till 7th of November. So all the important news between this particular days we are going to cover in a topic wise manner. Alright, so let's start the session without wasting any time. So the first news is NTPC Green Energy Limited upgraded to Schedule A Central Public Sector Enterprise by Government of India. Now understand, NTPC is a Maharatna, okay, and NTPC Green Energy is basically the wholly owned subsidiary of NTPC, okay. So please remember this thing. Now, who does all the categorization here? Which of the following government body do the entire categorization of the CPSCs? So, under Ministry of Finance, we have Department of Public Enterprises, and this department basically categorizes the all the public sector enterprises into four major schedules: Schedule A, B, C, and D. And now, when you are in the Schedule A categorization, it means this basically in this category, the companies which are in Schedule A, these are the large nationally important enterprises with big investments and operations level. Okay, so for example, in companies like NTPC, ONGC, right, SAIL, these are the company which generally comes under the Schedule A categorization. NTPC is into the power sector, thermal power generation. ONGC into the oil and natural gas exploration, and SAIL is into the steel manufacturing. Now, what are the benefits if you are in the Schedule A category? So the level of autonomy is very high, and also the major financial and strategic decision you can take very quickly. You don't have to ask to the government for any kind of permission. So that is the benefit of being in Schedule A. Similarly, Schedule B, C, the power gets decreased as per the categorization. Alright. So which company has got the Schedule A status? So NTPC's wholly owned subsidiary NTPC Green has got the new Schedule A status given by Department of Public Enterprises under Ministry of Finance. Now what is the benefit? Benefit would be again high financial autonomy, okay, and better and quick decision making. So can you remember this thing? Yes, no in the comment section, guys, those who are watching. I hope it is clear. Those who are watching, guys, kindly like the session first of all. Okay, moving on to the next news. Union Minister G Kishan Reddy launches the Koila Shakti dashboard and clam portal. Now first of all, remember it is related with coal. Okay, now first thing is Koila Shakti. What is Koila Shakti? It is a dashboard. Okay, now Koila Shakti is basically the objective of this dashboard to enhance coal logistics, transparency, and real-time monitoring of production, dispatch, transportation, and consumption. It means, let's say there is a coal field. Okay, you extract the coal from this coal field, then you transport it, then the final consumer consume it. So the entire coal supply chain, okay, from start till end, the entire logistic part, it would be taken care by the Koila Shakti portal. Okay, so it is smart coal analytics dashboard. Now what is the purpose of this clam portal? So see, clam portal, the full form is basically, the full form is coal land coal land acquisition management and payment portal. Payment portal. Now, what is the benefit of clam portal? C? Let's say you are living on a land, okay, and this land has coal, a good amount of coal, okay. Now the government is going to take land from you. Now in return, whether they are going to compensate you, okay, proper compensation is there, proper rehabilitation of yours are there, okay. So it is going to look after that. So clam portal is going to ensure digitized, transparent and time bound compensation for all the stakeholders in coal land acquisition and rehabilitation. That is the major purpose of the clam portal. Is it clear? What is Koila Shakti dashboard? है ना? And see, this Koila Shakti dashboard, it is created by NICDC, right? Now what is NICDC? It is National Industrial Corridor Development Corporation. Got it? And it comes under Ministry of Coal only. Clear? Please remember this much. Chalo. And what are the keywords here you have to remember? One is Koila Shakti dashboard created by NICDC for coal supply chain. Okay. The second one is clam portal. Clam portal is for what? For land acquisition and rehab. Timely land acquisition and rehab. So please remember these keywords. Next news is Union Minister Piyush Goyal launches 1 lakh crore Anusandhan Fund. What is Anusandhan? Basically research and innovation. Got it? Is it clear? If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, guys. So just a minute, guys. No? Sorry for the inconvenience. Chalo. So Anusandhan research, okay, basically it is a Anusandhan research fund, right? Now this ANRF now, it is focusing on research and innovation in India. Right now the budget allocation for research and development in India is very low. So this is for the very first time 1 lakh crore rupees. Okay, 1 lakh crore, which converts to around 12 billion US dollar, it has been allocated. And this will make this fund as one of the India's largest research investment. Please keep this thing in mind. All right, please keep this thing in mind. Right now, the which is the nodal agency to look after this thing? So Anusandhan Research Foundation, it comes under Ministry of Science and Tech. Okay, so please remember this thing, it will be governing the entire fund allocation and everything, right? So how you are going to make the short note? Do you have to remember this much? Not at all. So just remember Anusandhan Research Foundation, it comes under Ministry of Science and Tech. Okay, so it has launched the Anusandhan Research Fund of how much worth? Worth 1 lakh crore, which equates to around 12 billion US dollar. Now what is the purpose? The purpose is that this money is going to be used in research and innovation, especially in which field? Field like deep tech, AI, semiconductors, biotech and green technology. Is it clear? So this would be your short note for this particular news. Is it clear? Yes, no? I hope it is clear to those of you who are watching the session live. Next is SBI Foundation and ICRISAT launched Smart Crop project to support small landholder farmers. Okay. Now guys, what is this SBI Foundation? It is the CSR wing of the State Bank of India, and it has collaborated with ICRISAT. ICRISAT is what? International Crop Research Institute for Semi-Arid Tropics. Okay, basically it looks after the crop which should be grown in a drier area. Okay, and it was founded in the year 1972. So it is focusing on what type of crop should we grow. For example, millets. Millet is a drought resistant crop. Okay, sorghum, pigeon pea, groundnut, these kind of crops basically it focuses on. So it also promotes sustainable soil and water management. So what you have to remember here, SBI Foundation plus ICRISAT, they have launched what? Smart Crop. What is the full form of Smart Crop? Sustainable monitoring and real-time tracking of crop resilience and optimal practices. And where they have launched it? They have launched this in Hyderabad. Okay, so please remember this much. And what technology they are going to use for real-time monitoring? So satellite imagery, remote sensing, and artificial intelligence and machine learning analytics they are going to use. So this would be your short notes. Okay, see, it is our purpose, it is our duty now that we should consolidate everything. It means this session you should consolidate in maximum one page. And how we can do it? I have told you multiple times. Take this A4 sheet, divide into 3 rows, 3 columns. 1 news, 2 news, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Backside also 9 news. So total 18 news you can easily cover. Okay. Maybe maximum you can make it 2 pages, right? Chalo. So that is how you are going to make the short notes. Next news is government approves extension of LC75 and BLC investment schemes to central government employees. Now, what is this LC75 and BLC scheme? First of all, these are the schemes under the National Pension System and UPS, right? These are the options available for the employees, whichever they want. Now, LC75 scheme, it is a more aggressive investment. Okay, for example, let's say you are a 30-year-old person. Now you are investing 10,000 rupees every month. So out of this 10,000 rupees now, 75% of your money would be invested in equity and 25% would be invested in debt fund. Now what is the difference between equity and debt fund? Equity means first of all the stocks. Your money would be 75% of your money would be invested in the stock part. Now stocks are risky, but it also gives higher return. Debt fund, the principal amount would be safe. It is a safe game, but here the interest rates or growth is very less, around 8%, 10% max. So as soon as you age, for example, you become 45, what will happen? Here, let's say 40% money would be invested in equities and remaining 60% would be in debt fund. And once you reach 55 or 60 years, let's say only 15% in equity and rest 75% in or 85% in debt fund. So it is more aggressive, and it basically with age the equity parts get reduced. That is the LC75 scheme. BLC scheme, it is a full name is balanced life cycle. Okay, here 50-50 would be the portion, right? 50% may be in equity and 50% in your debt fund, right? But the reduction in equity with age, it is not very high, right? So please remember this thing, it is not very sharp, it is more of a balanced fund. Got it? So it is moderate equity, stable returns in BLC. Here more in equity and more growth, but more risky also, right? So please remember this thing. Okay, the same thing is written here also, right? And so but purpose is what? To provide greater flexibility to employees. Otherwise the employee will not get any kind of growth if they invest in the safer side, right? So as per their individual risk capacity and personal preferences, this option has been provided. Now it is given under the NPS and UPS scheme, which comes under Ministry of Finance. Okay, chalo. Next is the National Blockchain Framework, strengthening governance through blockchain technology. Now, first of all, this National Blockchain Framework, it was started in the year 2024, September 2024, with a corpus of 64.64, sorry, 76 crore rupees. Okay. Now, what is the purpose of blockchain? What is blockchain? Blockchain is a special kind of digital record system which basically store information securely and transparently. It is type, for example, you can check it as a digital notebook. Okay, you can take an example of a, take it as a digital notebook example. You can share it to many people. Okay, this person can also have the access, this person can also have the access, this person can also have the access, but it is also logged. No one can change it, right? Just like in your Google Drive, if you upload something, you want to share it, you can make the accessibility as read only. No modification can be done, है ना? Also, it is update, it can be updated in real time. That is how the blockchain work. Okay. Now this blockchain, na, it is for this for government purpose. Vishwasya blockchain stack, and Vishwasya is the base tech format. Basic component of this blockchain is known as Vishwasya. Please remember this keyword. Okay, so this is about the scheme, and this is about blockchain. What is the importance? Tamper resistant and disputed ledger. Okay, and government would be using this in works like land record. Okay, certification. Have you heard of DigiLocker? It is also based on the same blockchain thing, है ना? Please remember this much. Next is cabinet approved TOR for the 8th Central Pay Commission. Report is due in 18 months. Right? What is TOR? TOR is terms of reference. Now, guys, please understand. And this is going to be this 8th Pay Commission. Please remember 8th Pay Commission. It is going to be effective from 1st Jan 2026. Let's say this committee, which has been constituted, it submits its report in, let's say, November 2026. But it is not that after November 2026 it is going to be implemented. The effective date of implementation would be 1st Jan 2026. It means people will get arrears. Okay. Now, right now, there are around 50 lakh central government employees plus 70 lakh central government pensioners. So, around 1.2 crore people are there who are going to be benefited from this. Now, government has constituted a committee. Okay. And the committee would be headed by former Supreme Court Justice Ranjan Prakash Desai. Please remember the name. For 8th Pay Commission, which committee has formed? The committee under the Supreme Court Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai. Okay. And Professor Pulak Ghosh and Pankaj Jain. These are the 3 members of the commission who is going to put the report within 18 months. Right. Please remember this thing, guys. Yes, no in the comment box if you have understood it. Good evening. Chalo. Now the previous 7th Pay Commission, it was implemented in the year 2016. So every 10 years there is a pay gap revision. Okay. Chalo. Now it is going to be very useful for the employees. If you are trying to become a central government employee, your salary would be at par with the private sector employee. Chalo. Next is Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare revises the guidelines for PDMC, that is per drop more crop scheme, to foster micro irrigation. We have done this in the previous session also. One of the previous session I have told you that the main scheme is Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, which was launched in the year 2015. Under this scheme, there are 4 components. One is Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program. Second is Har Khet Ko Pani. Third is Per Drop More Crop, PDMC. And last one is Watershed Management. Now, these 2 components are taken care by Ministry of Jal Shakti. This scheme PDMC is taken care by Ministry of Agriculture, and Watershed Management by Ministry of Rural Development. So it is a tri-ministry. Okay, yeah, I have changed from there, है ना? Sharma ji ka ladka. Wow. So these are the tri-ministerial scheme of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. All right. Now, what is the objective of PDMC? It is basically to promote efficient use of water. How they are going to use efficient? How they are going to do efficient water utilization? Through drip irrigation or sprinkler. Right. So in the image you can see this is a sprinkler. All right. So what is the changes here? So basically, now since we all know that agriculture is a state subject, है ना? Now they have given more flexibility for the state government so that they can undertake micro level water storage and conservation project. For example, diggy construction or water harvesting system, right? Earlier, what was happening that let's say if you are spending 100 rupees, so out of this 100 rupees, you can spend 20 rupees on the micro irrigation part or the water storage part. But now this cap has been removed. So more flexibility has been given to the state governments. All right. Chalo. Please remember this thing. Okay. And this scheme is basically the static part of the scheme is very important. है ना? The components, which ministries are involved, and what is the overall objective. Got it? Chalo. Next, let's start the international news. So India and Nepal signed the agreement to boost cross-border energy transmission. Now, if you have seen the map of India, okay, so here we have Nepal. Nepal is a country in the mountainous belt. That's why majority of the earthquake now it is very devastating in Nepal. Reason first of all it is at a very high altitude. Secondly, it is on the plate boundary of the Indian plate and the Eurasian plate. That's why majority of the earthquakes are happening here. All right. Now see if see this like this is there. This is Nepal, and majority of the rivers of the Ganga and its tributary, they are originating from Nepal only, So when they originate from Nepal, they flow at a very steep slope, and that's why they have very high potential energy. And this potential energy is getting converted into kinetic energy through water turbine. So this is mostly a hydro diplomacy between India and Nepal, because all the river are what cross border rivers. Got it? Rivers like Kosi and the other rivers of Ganga and its tributary, it originates from Nepal. Got it? So India and Nepal, they have done a water, sorry, hydroelectricity agreement. Okay, hydroelectricity agreement of 400 kilowatt. Two projects. One would be from these are the two places where the transmission lines are going to be placed, and you can remember this thing if you want. Okay, and the financing would be through two joint ventures. It is not a sole project, it is a joint venture project, and the completion date is by the year 2030 they want to complete it. This will be your short note for this news. Okay, chalo, I hope it is clear. So guys, those of you who are watching the session, kindly like the session first of all. Moving on, UNCTAD 16th held in Geneva, Switzerland, UNCTAD. So what is the full form? United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. Okay, so it was established in the year 1964. Its headquarters is where? Geneva, Switzerland, right? And it is the part of the United Nations General Assembly only. Got it? Now, these are some static facts, but one important thing you have to understand is UNCTAD releases multiple reports. What are those important reports you have to remember? First is Trade and Development Report. Okay, World Trade and Development Report. Second is World Investment Report. Third is Digital Economy Report. So these are the three very important reports which you have to remember for UNCTAD. Okay. Now let's see about the current aspect of this particular event. So the event name is the 16th session of the UNCTAD. What was the venue? Geneva, Switzerland was the venue. What was the theme? Shaping the future. Just remember this much. Alright. And who was the president of UNCTAD? Guy Parmelin was elected as the president of UNCTAD, and India was represented by Mr. Piyush Goyal. He is the Minister of Commerce and Industry. Okay. So remember this much. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4 things are important for your exam point of view. Again, you have to extract the keywords. Keywords extraction is very important for MCQ. If it would have been a subjective paper, then it is fine that you can read everything. But since you have to solve multiple choice questions, you have to extract the keywords. Next is the fourth FATF plenary meeting held in Paris, France. Okay. Now FATF is what? Financial Action Task Force. This was started in the year 1989. Its headquarter is Paris. And what is the main objective? To combat money laundering, to combat terror financing. Okay, and for this it creates a warning list. It has a list of country in its grey list, and if it is out of control, then it create a list of blacklist countries, है ना? Where the terror financing. Pakistan was recently in the grey list. Okay, so now let's see the current aspect. The event. Okay, fine. Check. Venue, Paris, France. Check. President, Elisa de Anda was the president, है ना? Mexico. Check. Okay. Now one very important thing is Burkina Faso, Mozambique, Nigeria, and South Africa. All of these are what? African nations. These have been removed from the grey list of FATF. And North Korea, Iran, and Myanmar. These have been they are still on the blacklist of FATF. Okay, so please remember this much. Is it clear, guys? Can I get a thumbs up in the comment box? Those who are watching, and also those who are watching live, kindly like the session, guys. Everyone. See, there are many correlated news also, है ना? And there is some static background about this for every news. But if we start covering each and everything, na, this session will go to 2 to 3 hours. But I don't want that, है ना? That's why we tend to quickly cover through all the important current affairs. Otherwise, it would be a very long session. Next is IUCN World Conservation Congress. First of all, understand what is IUCN. It is the world's oldest and largest global environmental organization. Okay. It was established when? In the year 1948, and its headquarter is Gland, Switzerland. Now, one very important aspect of IUCN is that it maintains a red data book, which includes the conservation status of all the flora and fauna, flora as well as fauna. It means both for plant and animal species creates a list. For example, tiger is under the endangered conservation list. Okay, ghadial is critically endangered. So everything is maintained under this red data book. All right. So recently, the IUCN World Conservation Congress held. Where it was held? It held in Abu Dhabi. So event, yes, check. Venue, check. Now, who was the president? Razan Al Khalifa was the IUCN president. Okay. So please remember. And Tuvalu, it is again a small nation. It joined the IUCN as the 90th state member. Got it? And during this event, Dr. Sonali from India, for the very first time, an Indian has received a IUCN award. Please remember these facts. These are very important. Okay. Next, the most important news of today's session, a five-star news. The ASEAN Summit, 47th ASEAN Summit held in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Okay. So, first of all, understand what was the event, the ASEAN Summit. Venue was Malaysia. What was the theme? Inclusivity and sustainability was the theme focus of ASEAN. Now, the most important aspect of this session is that Timor Leste was formally inducted as the 11th ASEAN member. Right? Timor Leste, right? Up till now, there were 10 members of ASEAN. Now it is 11. So, what is the mnemonic to remember? BPL. Earlier it was TV Mimics. BPL TV Mimics was the mnemonic or the short way to remember all the countries. But now it has become BPL Double TV. Okay, like this you can remember all the countries of ASEAN. Okay, and our Modi ji, he has joined virtually for the India ASEAN Summit, right? Please remember this thing. And ASEAN was established in the year 1967 through Bangkok Declaration, and its headquarter is Jakarta, Indonesia. Okay, these are the static as well as the current aspect of the particular news. I hope it is clear. So next, banking, finance and economy related news. USA, Singapore accounted for 1/3 of FDI during the RBI census. Now RBI census, it basically looks after two things. One is FDI and second one is what? ODI. FDI is what? Foreign direct investment. ODI is what? Outward direct investment. Okay, FDI shows basically which countries are investing in India, and ODI is basically India is which Indian countries are investing in outside countries. Okay, so the total FDI, the incoming money inside India was 68 lakh crore. Okay, 68 lakh crore was the total FDI inside India. And which are the top destination who are investing in India? So number one is USA, around 20%, Singapore around 14%, third was Mauritius, fourth was UK, and fifth was Netherlands. These are the top countries who are investing in India. Now talking about the outward direct investment where Indian companies are investing. So the total outgoing investment was 11.6 lakh crore, right? And which are the top destination where Indian companies are investing? Number one is Singapore, 22%, USA 15%, UK 12%, okay, Netherlands 9.6%. So please remember this much. Okay, so Singapore is both a top source of FDI and a top destination for India also, right? So you can read the detail from here. This portion is very important. Okay, chalo. And what was the name of the census? Foreign liability and asset census of RBI. Got it? Chalo. Moving ahead, ADB approved 460 million loan for agricultural solarization in Maharashtra. Now let's talk about ADB. ADB was formed in the year 1966. Its headquarters is Manila, Philippines, and its I think CEO is Mr. Masato Kanda. Please remember this thing. At least this much you should remember about ADB. Now let's see the news. Now see, so much content is written here. Do I have to remember this much? No. What I'm going to remember? I'm going to remember 5 keywords or 4 keywords. ADB has given $460 million loan to whom? To Maharashtra. For what? For agricultural solarization. What comes under agricultural solarization? Basically solar pump, right? Irrigation and energy, solar energy storage. Okay, so please remember this thing. So how many keywords? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 keywords you have to remember. Got it? Chalo. Next is BPCL and Oil India Limited signed MOU to build greenfield refinery in Andhra Pradesh. Greenfield means you are creating from very scratch. Okay. Brownfield means you have already overtaken a already built organization and you are running it now. So which are the companies involved? BPCL plus Oil India Limited, greenfield refinery, where? In Nellore district of Andhra. What is the investment? 1 lakh crore rupees. Okay, and what kind of refinery is this? It is a ethylene cracker unit, which will be the first of its kind in southern India. And what is the advantage of overall this project? So basically industrial growth, job creation and regional energy security. So now your work is to write this information, write this keyword in a sequential manner which contains a information logic flow. Okay, logical flow of information. You have to align the keywords. Now this is your homework, and if you don't know how to do it, you can contact me over my Telegram channel GA by Yash sir. Okay, and guys, those who are enrolling in any course of Oliveboard, you can use my code YASH. Okay, YASH for maximum discount. Okay, chalo. Next is IA Fintech. It is a private fintech company, just like PhonePe, Google Pay, Paytm, है ना? It has received the IFSCA, International Financial Service Center Authority. It is the regulator. So this regulator has given IA fintech in principle approval to operate as what? PSP. PSP means payment service provider. Okay. What are the payment services? For example, UPI, and you can pay the bills, electricity bills, and everything, just like we do in Paytm. है ना? So they have received this thing. So just remember the name of the company, IA Fintech, received the approval from IFSCA to work as payment center system service provider. Okay. Now the approval applies to operation within the gift city. It cannot operate outside. Okay. Within the gift city, which is located in Gujarat, they can do it. Clear? Chalo. Next news, again a one star news. You want to read it, otherwise you can leave it also. RBI launched global hackathon Harbinger. Okay, now not a one star, two-star news because it is RBI related. So for boosting secure and inclusive banking solutions. So basically for more cyber secured operation, है ना, RBI has launched the Harbinger 2025. RBI has launched what? So Harbinger is what? It is a hackathon by the name Harbinger. Okay, the full form is there also for Harbinger. Okay, we are not going into the particular thing, but let me tell you very quickly. It is hackathon for RBI innovation for transformation, right? And during this, they bring, basically they invite startups, developers, and students to design tech-based solutions for what? For secure banking. Okay, so this will be your short note. Also, recently RBI has granted special exemption to Swami Investment Fund. Right? What is Swami Investment Fund? I believe you all have heard that recently some of the real estate companies they leave the construction in between. So Swami Fund is basically given. It is a money oriented scheme which is basically helping those projects to get completed. Okay, so the full form of Swami is special, let me write it here, it is special window for affordable and mid income housing. Okay, so please remember this thing, right? So it is basically the government's rescue fund for stuck housing projects. Clear? Chalo. Next is World Bank approves $280 million loan to Kerala under KHSIP. Now before going to this thing, understand World Bank group. Okay, it is a entire group. World Bank group is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 entities. One is IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. One is International Development Association, International Finance Corporation. Then we have MEGA, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Association. Then we have ICSID. So these are the two bodies which are together known as what? World Bank. Okay. IBRD gives concessional loans to mid-income countries, right? And IDA gives loan to poorest countries. Okay, grants to the poorest countries, right? Is it clear? And MEGA is basically about investment guarantee. It is IFSC is basically related with more private company promotion in the other countries, and ICSID is basically about dispute resolution. Right, so the entire these bodies together known as the World Bank Group, and IBRDA and IDA together known as World Bank. Okay, so World Bank has approved how much money? $280 million loan to Kerala for Kerala Health System Improvement Program. Okay, so please remember this thing, and this loan is provided by IBRD for 25 years. Chalo. Next, BEML, that is Bharat Earth Movers Limited. It is a PSU. It comes under Ministry of Defense. Ministry of Defense, right? It was started in the year 1964. Got it? So it is a multi-sector manufacturing company that support defense, rail, mining, and other infrastructure. And this company, Tesmec, it is an Italian company. So they have collaborating for what? Surface miner equipment in India. So these are the surface miner equipment. So again, to promote Make in India, BML is basically going to manufacture all this thing with the support of TESMEC. So your short notes would be BEML plus TESMEC in bracket Italy for surface earth mining, right, and supporting the Make in India program. Okay, this will be your short notes. Next news is PayPal partners with OpenAI to create in-chat payments in ChatGPT. In-chat payment. It means that OpenAI is integrating what? It is integrating PayPal's digital wallet. Where? In ChatGPT. Now, user can do shopping, pay, and complete their transaction without leaving the chat window, without leaving the chat GPT window. है ना? So just remember the name of the companies, है ना? What they have done, integrated PayPal digital wallet into chat GPT. Now PayPal becomes the first digital wallet to be integrated into chat GPT. And which technology they have used? Agentic commerce protocol. है ना? So please remember these three words. In grade B result, November, I believe you are going to get your results in November only, है ना? I believe by 15th you should get in the. Okay, Indrakaran? Acha guys, those who are watching live, kindly like the session first of all. Now one more news guys, TASL and Safran inaugurated 425 crore aero engine component facility at Telangana. Companies involved, Tata Advanced System Limited, TASL, and Safran Aircraft Engine. Safran is a France based company. And what is the total amount? 425 crore rupees. And they are basically trying to build Telangana as a aero engine capital of India. So they are going to make aero engine related components in Telangana. Alright? Chalo. Now award related. So just remember the name of the award, who has received it and who has given. So South Korea confers Grand Order of Munungwa on USA President Donald Trump. So what is the name of the award? Grand Order of Munungwa. Who has received? Donald Trump. Who has given the award? South Korea President Lee Jae-myung. Okay, so three things you have to remember. Rest you don't have to remember. You can read it for your own purpose. Not required for your exam. Next is World Food Prize honors Padma Shri awardee Chef Sanjeev Kapoor as top agri-food pioneer. So, who has received the award? Sanjeev Kapoor. Who has given? World Food Prize Foundation. What award? Top Agriculture Food Pioneer. Why? Because he is promoting sustainable and healthy food choices. Got it? Chalo. Next, science and tech related news. Russia tests nuclear power Poseidon underwater drone. Poseidon is the Greek god of water, of the ocean, hai? Greek god of ocean, right? One student was saying me Aquaman. So, what is the name of the underwater drone? It is Poseidon. It is of which country? Manufactured by Russia. Okay. And it can travel up to 10,000 kilometers. And it can carry 2 megaton nuclear warhead. It means from Russia to USA direct. Alright. So please remember these four words 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, Grokkipedia. Grokkipedia is what? It is the AI powered encyclopedia of Elon Musk. So Grok is just like OpenAI has ChatGPT. Elon Musk AI is Grok. Okay. So recently, earlier basically they have done what? Elon Musk has a company known as X, which was previously known as what? Twitter. So they have integrated Grok with this, also. So those of you who are watching, who are using X, they can see Grok is there. All right. So Grokkipedia is what? It is the open source encyclopedia, right? And it is going to offer over 8 lakh articles, right? Chal. Next appointment, Cameroon President Paul Biya becomes world oldest president at the age of 92. So who is the president of Cameroon? Paul Biya. Okay, just remember this thing. and he is the world's oldest and longest serving sitting president. He is 92 years old. Okay, and he has been in power since 1982, right? So next is Niti Aayog releases two inaugural reports on India's service sector. So first report is basically on report on GVA, gross value added. GVA shows that which sector of the economy has contributed what value to the economic growth. Okay, so as per this report, the service sector, the service sector of India is contributing nearly 55% to the GVA. Okay, and in this, the southern and the western states are leading. Southern states like Karnataka, Telangana, and the western states like Gujarat and Maharashtra. Right? So please remember this thing. And the second report was on trend on basically employment trend of service sector. So under this, the service sector contributes 30% of employment or the total workforce. And which is the biggest contributor to employment in India? It is the agriculture sector, right? So please remember this thing. And this report has been released by BVR Subramania, who is the CEO of Niti Aayog, right? So these are the two reports it is mentioned here. Got it? Chal. I hope it is clear, guys. Yes, no, in the comment box. Chalo. Next is Indian Coast Guard launched two advanced fast patrol vehicles. One is ICGS Ajit and second is Aparajit at Goa. So just remember the name, है ना? FPVs, Ajit and Aparajit. Where they have launched? They have launched it in Goa, right? Please remember this thing. Rest you don't have to remember, okay? And it is the Adamya class of FPVs. Next, sports related. Punjab's Namitbir Singh Walia achieved the international master title in chess. So, FIDE, this is the official regulator of chess, international chess. They have given Namitbir Singh Walia, who is from Punjab, the international master title. Remember this much. Next, Badminton World Junior Championship 2025 held in Guwahati, Assam. So, what is the event? This is the event. What is the venue? Guwahati is the venue, right? And India has achieved a historic breakthrough by winning first ever bronze medal. Also, Tanvi Sharma secured a silver medal in girls single. China has won the gold. Next is obituary related. Thailand's queen, Mother Sirikit Kittiakra, passed away. She was a very famous philanthropist and public service woman. Okay, she was the Thailand's queen. She passed away at the age of 93, and because of this, 12th August is celebrated as Mother Day in Thailand. She was known for her commitment to public service and philanthropy work. Right? RBI Grade B Phase 1, it is going to come in November, most probably. है ना? Chalo. So guys, are you ready? Yes, no, please write ready in the comment section if you are ready for the MCQ, because we are going to be really quick here. Everyone. Yes, no. Ready? Shall we start? If you are not, please leave the session. No need to watch the MCQ if you are not ready. Those who are ready, guys, kindly mention ready in the comment box so that I can start. What happened? Guys, kindly write ready in the comment box so that I can start. If I didn't get any ready from you, I'll be ending the session right now. No one is ready. Chalo, let's end the session then. Hana, you can do the MCQ yourself. Okay. I see people are watching, but they are not ready to write ready. Chalo, it's up to you, and it is not going to help you much otherwise. I will just say that, guys, please stop wasting your time. If you are wasting your time watching the videos, at least you can give a comment. See, we as a faculty, we are working so hard to give you so much of good content. So at least we can get a ready yes, no from you. Otherwise, you are also not getting selected anyhow. You're just doing you are doing time waste here. Hai na? So no need to waste your time here. Go read some PDF. Go with the flow. Hai na? Just like the entire crowd is going on. They're not going to clear this exam anyway. You have to engage yourself, you have to spend time, you have to do multiple questions, then only you get a chance to clear any exam, and I'm talking about any regulatory exam. Otherwise the result will be same, which is happening for quite some years, hai na? So you have to change your attitude also. Chalo. Anyways, I'm just doing the questions. Okay, I'm not expecting any answer because I'm not seeing not a single student. Right now 15-20 students are there, but none of them are answering. What happened? Very strange crowd. Acha, are you guys are the same type of students who just come to the session and just see randomly and just go? It is not going to help. See, on YouTube now there are so many channels, there are so many teachers teaching multiple things. If you want to crack any exam, guys, you have to stick to one teacher or two teacher, and you have to contribute, you have to read, you have to write, you have to make short notes, you have to do MCQs. Otherwise, if you're not going through the process, forget about any selection. Keep this thing in mind. Okay, leave the preparation, I would say. If you're just doing time pass na, please leave, no need to watch the video. But if you are dedicated, if you're going to do hard work, you have to go through the process, you have to burn yourself, है ना? Then only you are going to get any benefit. Otherwise the story would remain same. Chalo. So which of the following central public enterprises was upgraded to schedule A status? So NTPC Green Energy Limited. Next question, which organization developed the Koila Shakti dashboard? So it is NICDC, National Industry Development Corporation. Next is, which of the following statements are correct regarding the Anusandhan National Research Fund? So, if you read the fourth statement, the total corpus of the fund amount was 10,000 crore. So it is wrong. This was 1 lakh crore. So you can easily eliminate this option and this option. Now you are left with 1 and 2, 2 and 3. It means second option is absolutely correct. Let's read the first option. It was launched by Ministry of Science and Tech. No, it was launched by Ministry of Commerce and Industry. But it comes under Ministry of Science and Tech. So B, 2 and 3 only are correct. Next is Smart Crop project launched by SBI Foundation in collaboration with ICRISAT. Which of the following technologies are being used? So I have told you it is AI, ML and analytics. So A is the correct answer. Next is LC75 and BLC investment option have been extended for central government employees under which pension framework? So it is the UPS and NPS. C is the correct answer. Worthless. Next is, consider the following statement regarding the national blockchain framework. So again, please read the first statement. Absolutely correct. September 24th, it was launched by METI. It is the Vishwasasya was the foundational component. Absolutely correct. NBF is focused only on public blockchain. No, like these kind of statement words are these are extreme statement. Okay, so please eliminate this thing. Right, 1 and 2 are correct. Next is, from which date are the recommendation of 8th pay commission expected? So it is 1st October 20, sorry, 1st January 2026. Next is, what is the main purpose of revised PDMC scheme? So it is to promote efficient water use. Next question. regarding India Nepal power transmission agreement. So it is for what? It is what is it? 220 kilowatt? No, it was 400 kilowatt. The project will be financed entirely through grants from Government of India? No, entirely, again key is very extreme word. It is a 50-50 joint venture. Completion by 2027? No, it was by 2030. So only B option is correct. Next, about UNCTAD 16 summit. So Indian delegation was led by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. This is wrong. It was by Piyush Goyal. है ना? So first and second are correct. So you can eliminate third. This is gone, this is gone, this is gone. A is correct answer. Elimination approach. Try to apply it. Next is the fourth FATF plenary meeting was held in which country? So it is France. Next question about IUCN Congress. Vivek Menon became the first Asian to lead IUCN. The election of Vivek Menon as chair. So again, please remember this thing. He is currently serving as the president of IUCN. No, he is not the president. The president was Razan Malik, Razan Khalifa. Sorry, not Malik, Khalifa. The third is wrong. This one is gone. This one is gone. This one is gone. A, 1 and 2 are correct. Right? Now the ASEAN summit. So India was represented by PM Narendra Modi physically. No, he joined virtually. Third is gone. 1 and 2. Okay. So let's read the first statement. Summit was chaired by Malaysia. Yes. Timor-Leste was officially recognized as the 11th ASEAN member during the summit. Absolutely correct. Okay. So A, 1 and 2 are correct. Now guys, after this there are 10 to 15 questions for your homework. I would be uploading the PDF right after the class. You can download it from the Oliveboard app or you can download it from my Telegram channel, GA by Yash sir. Okay. I was not happy with I don't know what type of crowd is watching this video. You know? No one is interacting. You are just watching the video like a mute spectator. Guys, don't waste your time. You please take PDF from me, read, no need to watch the video if you are not engaging. You should try to treat this session as a practice session. Try to see how many guessworks how many guesswork questions you are doing correct. How many questions getting correct, how many are incorrect. You should be analyzing yourself. You should be treating this session as your practice session. But I don't know what you guys are doing. But anyways, you have to change your approach. Otherwise, the result would be same. I'm being very blunt here, but I have been through the process. I was also like this. I was watching random YouTube videos, feeling that at the end I'm going to revise everything through a marathon session and I'm going to clear the exam. It is not going to happen. You have to devote each and every day equally on each subject. Otherwise, you are not going to make to any exam. Okay. Chalo. See, I hope my words may feel a little bit harsh, but I'm telling you the reality. You have to change your attitude and approach if you want to clear any exam. Otherwise, the result would be same. You again next year you would be watching some other teachers video, right? So I don't want. Go through this process, the entire process of reading, solving questions, giving mocks, and clearing the exam. Otherwise, the story will repeat. Take care. Jai Hind. Pathetic.